Good evening, love bugs. So you know that it's still Sunday because I still have my cover on in order to keep my pocketbook covered. Just trying to be ladylike. But my name is Maylik Davis and you have entered 40 pieces of me. I would like to sincerely thank each and every one of you for taking time to continue to support our channel. And I say our channel because of the fact if it wasn't for you, I probably would have stopped a long time ago because I was so nervous when I first started. So thank you guys for sticking with me, for encouraging me, for giving me ideas, for giving me tips, motivating me. You guys are absolutely wonderful and I love you to pieces. You are now in chapter 5 of the 2017 Boy Up Retreat, Ladies Retreat, that is going to take place in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, during Labor Day weekend. This is something that I found in Hobby Lobby when I did Blessings and Finds, and it's just simply, and it lights up more than this, but we'll use the other light later. Just basically something to light up to give it some jazz, fun, or whatever. And what girls retreat, no matter how saved or spiritual or holy you are, or how much of a party person, all girls know, just get it, girl. Whatever you doing in life, get it, girl. So I thought this was wonderful when I saw it. It was regularly 24, and I don't know whether you can see it. Y'all know I have terrible camera placement. It's regularly $24.99. It went down to $5. I think it was like $10, then it went down to $5. I got it for $2.50. So I think that was a blessing in itself. We're going to use this bling wrap, which is actually a table runner. This was in my Blessings and Finds as well. I found this in Hobby Lobby. So it was another good find for me. And I've already pre-cut it. We're going to use gold glitter and we're going to use Mod Podge. So you also need a brush and you'll need your glue gun and your glue stick and some scissors. What I did in order to kill some time, I already have the pieces pre-cut. I'm going to move the glue out the way. I've already cut from this and we're going to get started. So basically, I was going to spend time and paint this, but then I said, no, we're going to do something different, and we're not going to do the paint thing. So we're going to make this a quick project, because this is basically, it's all about the bling. It's all about the bling, so we can get it. It's going to be a motivational and uplifting retreat, but what we're also going to do, we're going to have a good girls' time. No need in having a retreat if you don't have some fun. So this will be a very fun, just a little light around. And I'm going to just basically go through with the glue gun and add a little glue. And we know how, anybody that knows that's been on this channel before, you know me and glue guns, we have a battle. And you can see how hot this glue gun truly gets. This is a true depiction because I'm pretty sure you can see that steam or that from how hot it is. So this glue gun really does get hot. So if yours gets as hot as this one, I just encourage you to maybe take the scissors and go down it. So as you can see, real simple, nothing spectacular. It's all about how we finish it off. That's going to make ours different from someone else's. And just going to go down it like that again. Flip it over, continue the process. So we haven't really been having, we haven't had a lot of conversations. So I wanted to have a conversation with you guys tonight. Okay. And it's probably because it gets too hot and I have to cut it down to let it cool off a little bit. I've had it on for a while I was editing another video. So repeating the same thing. If you don't want to hear me talk, now is the time to sort of fast forward through the video. And because we're not just going to sit here and glue, and we're not going to say anything to each other like we don't know each other. That's not what we're going to do. So if you don't want to hear conversation, I want to be fair to you and tell you now is the time that you can maybe speed your video up. But what I wanted to tell you is, because we have to continue to uplift, encourage, and motivate each other. Sometimes we run across people that are not very nice people. It's not very nice. Some days I may not be very nice. But we run across people that are not very nice people, and we don't know what they're going through. We don't know why they decided to be so mean-spirited. But what I will say is, it's left up to us. We can be the deciding factor. We can agitate the situation, or we can just go about our life and we can pray for them. We can be the deciding factor of whatever is going on in that person who's decided they're a mean person. We can be the deciding factor of them changing their lives around, or whatever that issue is, becoming a stepping stone instead of a roadblock. Something that they can truly get over. And we are going to run across those people. I just strongly encourage you to continue to motivate them. Find the positive and the niceness in them. If it's somebody that you don't have a conversation with, and you know that maybe they're doing things to agitate you. Sometimes people do things like that because they truly do admire you. And they wonder, well, how can you do this? Or how can you do that? Or, you know how to do so much. They don't want to say, well, can you teach me? I would like to find my niche in life as well. So everybody is not going to be as vocal as you are. And we just have to learn that. And we have to learn to treat each other accordingly. Because at the end of the day, whether they're a nice person or not, we are all God's children. And by us all being God's children, we have to make a conscious decision that we are going, and I'm not perfect. Oh, because when I say I can cut off, I can act a whole donkey. Let me tell you, if need be. But I try not to, because where I'm going, it's no room and it's no space for that type of behavior. So I'm learning. Life lessons have really taught me a lot. But when you run across that person that is having that issue, sometimes you just got to stop and pray for them. Don't antagonize the situation, because we don't know what they're going through in the inside that's making them be such a mean person. So we just have to do our part. Even though I don't want to sometimes, I want to be nasty back. And that's just being honest. I want to get down and gritty with it. But that's not how God would have me do. And as my best friend always tells me, it's an older lady that we knew. I can't remember if she says that Miss Annie is still living or not. But whenever I'm acting a donkey, because I can go off on the deep end, and some words that will come out of my mouth, oh, they are so awful and disrespectful. And you just be saying, well, I hope she don't kiss her kids or her G-baby with that mouth. And that's just me being honest. I told you I'm not going to get on here and pretend that I'm perfect and I don't do this and I don't do that. But she always says when I'm about to act a donkey or I'm about to flip the script, now, just last week, you was 1/4 Miss Annie. And I thought we was going to get you closer to acting like Miss Annie. So whenever she tells me that I'm not acting like Miss Annie, I know I'm acting a donkey. So that's what we're gonna do. Whenever we run across those people that are not really nice people, we're gonna remember we trying to be more like Miss Annie, because Miss Annie never did have, or my friend can never remember her saying anything unpleasant to someone. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try together to act more like Miss Annie. That's gonna be our thing here at 40 Pieces of Me. So I just wanted to share that with you, because every day we come across obstacles, things, and people, and it's sometimes hard for us to fathom or understand why somebody is acting a certain way. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to pray for them, and we're going to keep it moving, but we're not going to allow them to throw us off track. So we have finished that first part of that. I am going to start with you guys this last part, and just to show you how we're doing. Nothing major we're doing with this project. This project can take you 15 minutes at the most, and I am going to show you basically how we're going to do the remainder of it. And we're going to come back and throw some Mod Podge and glue on it. And basically get it, girl. That's basically how we're going to do. So now that we've did that, I am just going to go around, and I'll end up having to cut. But I'm just going around the base of this. And, oh, wow, I cut off that air a little bit earlier. Well, I didn't cut it off, but I cut it down. And this, it's like summertime just kicked in all for me right now. So we're going to have to do something about that. But I can wait until, you know, I finish the rest of this after I get you all off the video. But I'm going to get up and cut that air back up. So that's basically what we're doing right here. Nothing major. We're just going to go down. And this is how this project is going to be. But the difference that's going to be made is when we do the Mod Podge and the gold glitter. So I'll continue with this. And then we'll go ahead and throw that on there and see how beautiful this turns out. Okay, so we have started the process of adding the glitter. I think that always makes a really big deal. We're going to do all sides except the bottom. We're not going to waste Mod Podge, and we're definitely not going to waste glitter, because we are trying to be mindful of our product. So I'm just going to turn that way, just so you can get a clear indication of what's going on. And I just took a backing from a picture frame and just threw some glitter on it. I need a little more glitter. So like I said, this is an extremely easy project. Nothing hard about this one. We're gonna repeat that. And I really need to get some more Mod Podge. But this has taken me an extremely long way. So basically, repeating that process. If you need to clean it up when it dries and pull some glue strands off, by all means do so. But just really, really simple. Nothing complicated about it. I'm going to have to clean it up. But that is the end result of the sparkles. So since we're mixing the metals, it's all going in together. We'll clean it up, get a little display area set up, and this is our excuse me, chapter number 5, 2017, Boy Up, Get It Girl Light. So I'm really excited, and you guys are going to be excited when you see it actually lit up. They have these in Hobby Lobby. You may still be able to catch it in Hobby Lobby. I think it would even, it's cute for a girl's room. But basically, we're going to be girls that weekend. We're going to have a ball. Okay, love bugs. How cute is this? I wanted to get close up on it so you could actually see how it is glimmering. I'll take the camera back and forth. I think this turned out really well. The pictures that you saw were pictures without the flash on, so you could see just how bright this light really is. It really is bright. Like, it would go well in a room. It may even be too bright to be considered as a night light. With that actual adapter on it, it was very dim. But this is the end result of our Get It Girl light. So this is going to be placed somewhere just to add an extra jazz or a taste of funk to it, to let everyone know we came to leave our troubles at home, and we are going to come back renewed when we go home. So if this is something that you like, please, 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 please hit the alert, or some call it the alarm, so that you're aware of what's actually going on at 40 Pieces of Me. If you'll hit the like button, if you'll give me comments to let me know just how much you actually liked this particular project. And please, 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 if you are a new visitor to 40 Pieces of Me, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button. We have a lot of things coming up. Not only this week will I be continuing on the completion of the Boy Up series, but I actually will be getting a lot of mirror items in. So I'll be doing a lot of mirror projects, as well as this week I am going to do a belly casting for Skylar's mom. So that's going to be like a 3-part series. So you definitely don't want to miss that. I've had a lot of questions in regards to doing the mosaic belly casting. Unfortunately, I can't answer them question by question. I probably had about 20 of those in my email. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record me completing Skylar's mom's mosaic belly casting. So you definitely don't want to miss out. So please hit the subscribe button. Tell other friends about me. And if you will share this on your social media, 9 times out of 10, we don't know the same people, and it's not in my area. I don't really advertise on my social media right now, but eventually I will. So guys, I want you to have a beautiful evening. I love you to pieces, all 40 pieces of me.